Hey, we're back. On smell. What is this? With my headphones. I cannot. There we go. We're back on Smells Like 90's Rock.
They haven't changed. They still work exactly.
And these are mine. I don't use the studios. But I'm having like pork problems over here with headphones.
I need to start bringing mine because these are awful.
Yeah, these are just a pair of cheapos that I bought, but they have outlasted every like major brand of like awesome headphones that I've had. So that's saying something. These are like $20 on Amazon that I'm wearing right now on my head. But they outlasted freaking Beats by Dre Studio Edition. They were supposed to be like amazeballs. Don't believe the hype. Just saying.
I have that same model.
Yeah.
They're good.
Don't believe. Well, I mean, good luck. Mine.
He's like, yeah.
I went through pair of Beats during my year on the night show. That was how bad. That was how bad mine were.
Well, why would I go pay twice for something I can get, for $20?
That's what I'm saying. Like, the pair I'm wearing right now is off-brand. I don't even know who the hell they are, but they're green and they're pretty and I like them.
Do they not have a name on them? I'm looking.
Oh well, I mean, I don't. Alien. Alien.
Alien. They're alien.
They're aliens. I'm the king of Mars. Yes. It's true. No, I don't even. Yeah, I have no idea like what these are. They're just plastic, but they last. They're amazeballs, so I got no complaints.
There you go.
Did you know that we had airports in the 1700s? I didn't know this.
Oh, I didn't know it till today.
I didn't know it until our president told us all about it. He told us all about how George Washington and his men stormed Valley Forge and had forts in Manhattan and then stormed the airports.
How do you have...
Did you not hear about that?
I did not hear about that.
Oh.
I was about to be like... Because when you said, I just learned that we had airports in 1700s.
Yeah, there was planes in the 1700s.
I wanted to be like...
They stormed the air.
I want to be like, Hot Toddy. this is not real.
You're right.
But I was like...
But in the...
I did, because I hadn't heard what Trump had said.
Yes.
I was literally like, no, Hot Toddy, no.
But it is real in the brain of certain people.
Oh.
And certain people... And he today came out and blamed the teleprompter. Yeah, it's not your fault at all. I'm sure you had nothing
If I were
to do with it.
talking about the 1700s and the word airplane came across, I would omit it.
Or I would have been like, oh, look at me. Be funny about it. I said airport. I'm silly.
Like, acknowledge the fact
Yeah.
this is obviously ridiculous.
No, he did not notice it. He blames the teleprompter. No, clearly he went off on a tangent. He wanted to be all patriotic. And then he accidentally mentioned airports, didn't realize it, and he doesn't want to admit he was stupid. That exactly was, yeah, he mentioned airports. All day on my Facebook page, there's been memes of, like, paintings of Valley Forge with planes in the background and shit. So, it's been a day, let me tell you. It's been a day.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, in case you didn't know, airports were a thing when George Washington was around, and they stormed the airports. I feel like that would have been a smart thing to do, even if there were airports back then. Have the army come in and swoop. I think you would just scare people.
So how do you have airports 150 years plus before airplanes?
That's
they were just getting ready?
That was the golden question.
They were just getting ready?
Never mind the fact that they didn't even have railroads during that time. All you had were boats that didn't have engines. Yeah. And horses, but somehow we had airports in 1776.
Because we knew it was coming.
We knew this was coming. Look,
we were preparing.
We knew that the Wright brothers would exist at some point in the next 150 some odd years, and we wanted to be ready.
We knew we had to storm them.
We knew we had to storm them. I've never known the army to storm airports, but okay. Again, even if that was a thing, I just can't. I want to continue with the joke, but I just can't. That was on the 4th of July, and during his speech, he mentions airports. There it is. I'm laying it out there in front of you.
This is...
I bring down the curtain now.
I'm at a loss.
Mr. President, you've made Shiela not be able to say anything because you said something so dumb.
It's just... I just can't. can't. I can't even respond anymore because it's like, even if I were to address this issue, I know just wait till next week and we're going to hear
Something
about
new.
how, like, during the Civil War, the South actually rode on dinosaurs. And because they couldn't feed them is why they lost. Like,
And why dinosaurs died.
And why dinosaurs died. You like, no, that's coming next or something.
That's logic.
And so it's just like, I can't. You should just know.
There's photographic images of Abraham Lincoln driving around in a Model T. It's a great photo.
And then, like, he wasn't actually shot. It was a nuclear bomb.
No, he was shot, but it was a Hillary supporter.
Exactly. And I just can't. Like,
yeah.
And I just know that there's children listening to this.
Yeah. Yeah.
And being like, wow.
Yeah.
We had airports.
Mommy, how come I've never seen paintings of airplanes with George Washington? Well, let me explain to you. Our president's a dodo head, and he says dodo-headed things. Oh, okay.
We won World War II against the Middle East.
Yeah, we did. We fought the Mexican War against Canada. It was a great war. It was the best war.
It was the best war.
We only have the best wars. We also had the war of 1932.
Mm-hmm.
That was a great war. Andrew Jackson won that one for us.
Mm-hmm.
And
while riding his
dinosaur,
his T-Rex.
His T-Rex. If you look at the paintings, it was real.
He named it Bucky.
He called it Bucky.
Like, I don't know why anyone doesn't know this already.
That's right.
Oh. And then the cavemen.
They helped during. They were a lot of people.
Was it the Spanish-American War? The cavemen.
Cavemen helped on the Spanish-American War.
Yeah, I think it was that one.
Teddy Roosevelt. He came in on his dinosaur and.
Wait, I thought he had a woolly mammoth.
Oh, he had woolly mammoth. That's right. This is after. Dinosaurs were.
Yeah, they were already extinct.
Dinosaurs in the Civil War, they extinct because they couldn't feed them. But
Yeah.
then came evolution. Gave us mammoths, saber-toothed tigers. That's when we got those.
Yeah, that's when that came around.
Yeah, and so that's what we had in the Spanish-American War.
Mm-hmm.
By World War I, though, we already had iPhones and were able to.
And the Terminators were there.
Terminators were there. That's what started it.
That's what I forgot.
Archduke Ferdinand was killed by the Terminator. Arnold came back and told us and warned us, and that's when we went to war.
And he taught us how to make more.
Exactly. We had to protect Sarah Connor. Remember that?
Yeah.
John Connor was a hero of World War II. When we went up against the terrorists.
He also went back and helped World War I, too.
That's right.
But we don't talk about that.
We don't talk about that because that's not supposed to. Yeah,
that's not supposed
that
to
was
be
top
known.
secret. That got leaked out.
I mean, the terrorists during, World War II is where he really shined.
That's right. And aliens helped us in Vietnam, and that's what got us through that back in the 80s. And so these were...
in the 80s when Vietnam happened.
When Vietnam happened, remember that. So it was, this has been really... really interesting. And of course, being 90s children, remember the war of 1996. Will Smith saved us,
with the virus.
Yeah. And Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah, I remember that one.
We were really proud.
We still celebrate them.
We still celebrate them every 4th of July.
And to honor our founders, the president of that war also flew a plane.
He also flew a plane. It comes full circle. We brought it around 360. Wow. There's a little history lesson for you.
And please do write this on every history test from here forward.
Texas Instruments, McGraw-Hill. When you make these history books now, Call us. We'll give you everything you need to know.
We have the photographic evidence
from
Jesus Christ and on.
That's right. Now, Jesus, if you forget, Jesus actually did help during the American Revolution. He was around during that time.
I forgot that one, yeah.
Yeah, he was actually seen wearing a Make America Great Again hat during the Revolution.
He was, during the Revolution. He was the person who began that.
Yeah.
We have photos.
T-Dog, any questions of the material we've been over so far?
Is there a test?
There's always a test.
There's always a test. And there's no right or wrong answers. Just put something down.
Just put something down, and then when it's not there, blame the teleprompter.
That's right.